Eat your food. Be prepared to exit. Stay on me.
Alright, strike team, I want y'all to go out just for the sake of splitting up a little bit. Head out the southwest gate there, okay?
Got it.
Tip has green hair. Remember, Tip has green hair.
My team, we're going right out the front, which will be southeast gate. Remember, our objective is to create a line in front of our siege and keep them off of it. Remember, even my team, you have your haste pots, don't burn them. We're gonna be walking right up on B here. When they collapse on us, remember your fire pots. They're gonna do the same thing. So if I call us back, slow rotate back, okay? We're in no hurry here. We can slow pull back. We can slow shift left, slow shift right. Melee, try your best not to advance past us. Try your best. Obviously the heals need to be focused underneath my sword board's feet. That's where the heal's gonna be. Melee, if you need extra healing, pull back. You'll see some spare circles as they're getting poked.
Zen, crouch.
Alright guys, 10 seconds. Above all, let's have some fun. Let's roll.
Strike team, we're following the main group for now.
Mind that choke. Don't get up in that choke. I'm holding right here. Spread out left, spread out left, spread out left. They're flanking wide left, they're flanking wide left, they're flanking wide left. Watch your big damage, watch your big damage. Roll it back a little bit, roll it back a little bit.
Strike, we're gonna go on the side right here.
Strike team, give me a flank left, please.
Okay. I'm gonna hit a grab wall right here.
Alright, get ready to push in 3, 2, 1. Hard CC's forward, hard CC's forward, hard CC's forward. We're pushing in, we're pushing in.
Team, go.
Get in the back, get in the back, push it through. Big CC's, guys, big CC's, big CC's. Push through that, push through that, push through that. Get to me, get to me. I'm going deep. I'm going deep.
Damage.
I'm going deep.
Hit in the back.
I hear you, siege team. Keep pushing forward with me, keep pushing forward with me. We gotta move him back, we gotta move him back.
Siege team rotate over.
Strike team's doing real good in the back. Strike team's doing real good in the back. Keep it forward, keep it forward, keep it forward, keep it forward. Siege team, what's your status?
We're good, we're hitting in the back.
Siege team left side is done.
Siege team left side's done. Alright, rotating right, rotating right, rotating right. Flank right, my team, flank right, my team. Strike team's wiped.
Confirmation. Position 2. Position 2.
Siege team is moving to support.
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Give them the point. Strike team, what's your status?
We're in the back right now. We're hitting on the side, our right side.
Okay, let's push hard right. My team flanking hard right, and we're gonna walk over B. Hard right flank into the back. Hammer down. Hammer forward, my team. Hammer forward. Hammer forward into them. My team, push into me. I need more melee on me. More melee. Let's roll to defensive, my team.
Tip, I need to know where we.
I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. Strike team, I need you with me. If you can collapse on the side.
Cannons are down. Both
I'm getting wiped up. I'm getting wiped up.
Position 3. Position 3.
I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back, my team. I'm pulling back. Roll it back slow. Roll it back slow. Solid kills. Solid kills.
Please.
Rolling back slow, my team.
Stop. Pookha, I need you to calm down in chat.
I can't, dude. Just keep going.
Yes, you make your commands.
My team, pull it back slow.
One command at a time. Don't repeat.
Keep pulling back, my team. Keep pulling back. I'm separated.
I cannot upgrade this cannon.
If you are not on a siege cannon,
I'm down.
Go move to upgrades. Go get upgrades. Zen.
You guys pull back slow. Rotate around. Rotate around. They're going to push y'all hard.
Strike team, let's move to the left side of the main group. We're gonna flank on the left
Siege
side.
team, keep rotating. If you
Siege
have
team,
points,
what's your
grab
status
them
on
over
To my
walls?
chairs.
position. Zen, move to my position. Remove your siege. Move to my position.
My team, re-rally back on me in this choke. Re-rally back on me on this choke. In this choke, my team. In this choke. We're going to hold it. I know they're pushing hard right. I need my team to rotate. Yeah, I need y'all to rotate left. Rotate left. Rotate left. We got one friendly cannon up.
Cannons are gone.
Gotcha. What can I do, siege team? I need to push further out?
we
more
need still need
cannons.
defense.
Slogans.
All right, we're holding. My team, give me a left flank. My team, give me a left flank. Strike team, what's your status?
We're on the left flank as well.
You're on the left flank. Go wide, strike team. Go wide.
Got it. Strike team,
Guys,
we're
they
gonna
got
go way,
no
way
ones.
north.
They got no ones on the guns.
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, my team. Pull back, my
They have
team.
no guns. No one on guns.
Strike
Okay.
team, head to C. We're gonna meet at C. Do not step on the point.
They have one gun in range left. No one is on their wall.
Pop your haste potion, strike team now. We're going
Just a
past
repeat.
C.
It
Going
on the
past
walls.
C.
Zen, form on
Siege
me.
team, get points. Get points.
They're
Run
running
past
to
this
C.
group.
Zen,
Run past this
hold.
group.
Push B
their
now, my team.
flank.
Push B now, my team. Push B
Zen,
now,
hold
my
this
team.
Fight this
flank.
team. Fight this team. Strike team.
My
Fight this
team, all B, all B, all B.
Attack flank. Hold flank with main squad.
Hard push into B. Hard push into B.
Behind you on straight team.
I need
Zen,
C
move to
support.
Siege team, we're backing up Zen team. We are holding flank for main squad in the back.
They're recollapsing back on us at B.
Siege team. Go get
Big damage at B.
repeaters
Big damage in the back of
or
B.
cannon.
Or
One
B,
cannon.
rather. Big damage in the back of
Getting
B.
repeater. Grabbing a repeater.
Strike team, when you die, we're gonna spawn at the base, hold for 30 seconds. So
Strike team, let me know when you're
Siege team,
down.
when you have battle tokens,
Strike team's down.
immediately head
Strike
to
team's
camp
down.
and get a repeater.
Roll back off B. Roll back off B. Roll back off B.
Puka, we have one siege left. We need to have an idea of what point you want to aggressively attack.
I want to de-siege B at the moment. Give me cover on B.
Got it. I'm dropping a repeater on B.
Strike, hold inside the
Siege
camp.
on me. Zen team siege on me. Repeaters.
Move, move, move.
Oh, collapsing.
Zen,
Zen,
move
you
from that
gotta-
siege.
Move back. Do not play siege. Back. Everyone back. They are aggressively attacking. They are taking us down.
Yeah, let that repeater go left side. Let that repeater go left side, guys.
Move. Take the repeater down. Take the repeater down. Don't let them have the points.
Strike team, if you die,
Get to
spawn at
it.
the camp. We're moving out in 10 seconds. Grab a haste pod.
That's a rally at camp for strike
Siege
team,
team, we're
guys.
providing backline defense until we can
My
re-rally.
team
with
re-rally
these
on
siege.
me at that choke on the right. Stop that open skirmish right there. Be careful. Stop that open skirmish. Don't let them push you to the wall.
Strike is ready to go.
Don't
with
come out
maps.
if you're in the war camp. Don't come out. You need to come out the right gate if you're in the war camp.
Zen form on me in camp. If you are dead, if you are
Don't
not
come
dead,
out the door.
in the
Okay,
camp.
strike
off
team,
the
we're
front.
moving out. We're moving out.
Siege team, form up on mags.
There you
north,
go.
East
Go
gate.
wide.
Strike team, I need you to hit.
Zen,
Go wide.
I-
Do pot. He's pot. He's pot.
I'm getting
Zen,
wiped up
I-
on the front.
can anyone buy any siege equipment? Zen, can anyone buy any siege equipment?
In 1 point.
It's negative.
Strike team, hit the back in the middle right now.
Okay, what
On these
siege you
healers on my
need?
mark.
We do not have any ability to.
I know,
form
my
any
team's
siege.
going to have coins. What siege you need?
We need 3 repeaters if possible.
Okay. So, let me get group 3.
Zen, go get upgrade supplies.
Let me get group 3 to rally with siege team. Tell them where they need to be, siege
Siege
team.
team,
I need
who
you to
can
buy
buy?
I need you to buy repeaters, group 3.
My bad, Strike. That was a bad point.
Zen, this is Vaughn. I bought a one repeater.
We only need 2 repeaters.
I have the other
Puka-
one.
Oh,
Freeze
we only
has a
need 1
repeater?
repeater.
Oh no,
How
I have
many
another
keys,
one.
Zen,
Maxime,
how many
keep up on me.
supplies do we have?
Okay, we're rallying on the front side of our gate here. Guys, they're pushing y'all back out to the side. Stop going out the side.
Yep, strike team, head back in the camp. Wait on the west side again.
Main squad, we need
Actually, don't
eyes
come out
on
the front
what-
here.
where
Don't
to
come out
go.
the front. Don't come out the front. They got us in the camp. We're going to have to roll out the back to get out of here. I'm down again.
Then should we just set up on C?
Meet in the middle of the
overlooking
tent.
C?
Meet in the middle of the tent if you're in the war camp right now. In the middle.
Okay, strike team in the
Siege
middle as
team,
well.
Siege team, we're gonna try and flank push. We're gonna try and
Zen
flank
in the
push
middle
round
with the
to C.
main squad.
Yeah, we got to get out of this base at the moment.
Do not leave the camp.
I'm waiting on a respawn.
Putting fire trap in the door.
Yeah, we'll head out the back. Everyone grab a haste pot. Siege team, what siege do you need currently?
Zen, we have moved to infantry attack. We are not laying siege
We've
at
got
this
2 on
point.
C.
Everyone
2 on
stay
C. Do
inside.
not play siege down yet. Do
When
not
you
play
are ready
siege
to
down
rally-
yet.
Zen, exit camp, defend.
When you're ready to rally, I want you underneath the tent with a haste pot. When you have your haste pot, come underneath the tent.
Siege team, pull back on me. Pull back on me. Do not overextend. Do not overextend. We are not a forward squad.
All right, let's roll. We're rolling out the back. Follow me left.
Zen, I'm grabbing a repeater right now.
Slow
Or
back.
cannon.
Slow back. We got 10 people on C. 10 people on C.
Strike, we're going out the back.
Rolling out the back. Take it. Pop haste, hang a left. Pop your haste, hang a left.
They are split at our camp, half
Yeah.
right, half left.
We're going to engage now, Gravy.
Right is being attacked.
Siege team,
Yeah,
back
that's
up.
us. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. String them down the road. They're going to rotate A.
Die and
Can I get a
re-rally,
push
die and
from
re-rally.
strike team? You're with me, strike team, aren't you?
Yeah, strike team is with you.
Okay, sweet. Push into
Main
the
squad,
trees,
Zen
strike
is
team.
coming on your back
Got it.
with repeaters.
Into the trees. My team, keep rolling back. They're going to hit us hard. They're going to hit us
Strike,
hard.
keep going south into the trees. Keep going south.
Hit the back if you can, strike team. I'm getting meat
Zen,
grind
set
right
down.
here.
Siege team, respawn.
I need you
grab
to hit as
siege
soon as you
cart.
can on their
Grab
caster
siege
strike team.
cart.
Yep, strike team.
Hold
is it
with me.
hot again?
Hold
We're
with me,
going around.
melee. What's your ETA on that hit, Strike?
Zen, use
10
repeaters to support.
Yeah,
We
come in
are
here fast as you
flank.
can,
Zen,
Strike
be-
team. My
I
group,
am
stay
down.
with me.
Tip.
Stay with me.
Okay, strike.
Where
We're
you
hitting
at,
now.
Strike?
We're hitting now. The back line.
I'm looking for you,
Strike's on
buddy.
the back line.
Gravel coming in.
Siege team, we're moving out of main gate.
All right, let's move left over to Strike team. I kind of
They
need
are
you
on
deeper.
your
That's
back
okay,
at
Strike
sea.
team.
Pop these fire traps. Pop these fire traps that are around. We don't want them hurting our army.
If you
I'll
if
heal
you
you up.
if you respawn, I want you guys to just be out front of B. Okay, walk out front towards B. We're gonna put pressure on there. Just form up.
Back.
Just don't get trapped in that war camp if we can avoid it.
Don't
We
get
got
on
them
this.
over
Don't
at
get
A.
on this.
They're leaving A to push C. Strike team, re-rally your group and get ready to pressure back towards
Zen
A
team,
with a
keep going.
haste
If
push.
you
Okay.
die, come on
Got
me.
it.
If you die,
Come on,
look
get
if
on
you
this.
can grab tokens, grab repeater.
Everybody
get on
remember
this.
to spend your points. Everybody remember to
Strike
spend
team,
your
meet on the-
tokens.
Meet on the
Everybody else
north
who's
gate,
not on
strike
a
team.
who's not on a siege, make sure you are running protection. Get these guys off. Get these guys off.
Strike team north gate with haste.
My team, my rally point is right out front of
Then
B.
protect siege.
Let's
Zen,
protect this siege. Let's hold a line in front of B. Siege team, I got big and coming on the right, and I will not be able to hold it for you, okay?
Siege is taking damage, but it's okay.
Let's get some kills here on this siege. Get kills.
Abandon siege. Abandon siege.
Siege team, we're backing up and rotating. Backing up and rotating off to the left.
If you can get inside, roll inside. Don't let them trap you at that door, okay?
Strike is pushing onto A right now.
Got it. Actually, everyone hold at the war camp. When I tell you to head out that front door, I want you to head out that front door,
Strike,
okay?
push on A. Push on A. Go,
Get
go,
to
go.
A now. Get to A now. Hold for it. Hold for it. Hold for it. Push out the front now. Push out the front now. Push out the front now. Time up. They're coming for you hard today. Push out the front
On
now.
A,
Push
on A.
on to B. Push on to B
Siege
if you're in the
team,
war camp.
who
Push
has a
directly
cannon?
on to
Who
B.
has a cannon?
You guys got to move wide around that stuff. Push directly to B. Get on that point. My team, I need you on B. I don't have a lot pushing out. We might be waiting
Stay
on
alive,
respawns.
strike. We're just gonna hold them out.
I need an action report on where their main concentration is.
In between A and B right now. C's completely open.
They're getting flanked from behind on A.
Yeah, A's going to be wiped. We're trying to pressure B.
Zen squad, form on me. Zen squad, form on me. We are moving to C as
Strike
a
team in
attack
the back.
strike.
Our healers are getting hit in the back, strike.
Okay, we're pushing B right now,
Zen
guys.
on
My
me.
team
Zen
on B.
on me.
We've got five people on C right now.
I'm by myself
team.
on B. I mean, I got a couple
Siege.
dashers, just like
There's 30 on A.
30 enemies.
Siege,
Do not-
does
do
anybody
not
have
engage.
the cannon?
Yes,
to
yes,
C.
Okay.
30
Zen,
enemies on A.
Place,
10-4.
oh, Zen,
place
back,
cannon
yeah.
and
A's
give
wiped.
support.
They're coming to us at B. I'm pulling back.
Zen reform at front of the
Pulling
gate.
off B. I'm pulling off B.
Cannon's down.
Pulling off B.
Let's upgrade
Zen,
these guys.
upgrade repeat.
Yeah, hold this
Whoops,
siege
take
line.
out these
Repeater.
musketeer on
Off
C,
net.
please.
Let's upgrade this cannon.
Hold this siege
Got
line
it.
towards B. Hold this siege line towards B.
It's not forming. Something's wrong.
Nope, I
You
got
gotta-
this one. We're good. It
You gotta
takes a
step
second.
off of it. You gotta step off of it. They're
Tier
pushing
2
your
cannons
siege.
up.
They're pushing your siege.
Tier 2 cannons should be focusing the explosive that they
I need
have.
all the damage I can right in front of siege towards B. Right in front of siege towards
Strike.
B.
Take this
Strike,
out.
go to East Gate. East Gate, strike team.
They're pushing hard towards that cannon.
Siege team for support.
10 seconds, we're leaving, strike
Support the
team.
main
defend
force.
siege.
Keep them
Zen
off of
defend.
this siege.
Zen defend
I need some
siege.
heals on that siege. I took down
Gotcha.
main cannon.
I got you.
Yeah, B siege is looking really good actually, guys. Keep it up,
Okay,
siege
strike team,
team.
we're moving out East Gate right now.
Tip your command of Zen squad.
I'm dead. I'm in camp.
Siege
right
team,
now.
we're getting push. Abandon,
hit,
abandon cannon, abandon
haste,
cannon,
hit haste.
abandon cannon.
If you are outside the camp, assist whatever's nearby. Smart move.
We're moving on to
Zen.
C, strike team.
So siege team, I want y'all to rotate your focus towards C now, okay?
You got it.
B siege looks pretty
Siege-
clean to
Siege
me.
team, re-rally in camp. If you have enough tokens, I'm going to buy.
Strike team sitting C now, so there's gonna be a lot
Yeah,
of
we have
pressure.
about 30 on C right now.
Yeah. I'm just saying, focus your de-sieging efforts towards C, okay?
Oh,
My team re-rally at war camp. My
do we
team.
have repeaters?
If you have points, get a repeater.
Siege team, if you have points, get a repeater.
My team
I am
re-rally
buying
at
a
war
repeater.
camp.
I will place and upgrade for someone.
We are re-rallied at war camp, my team. I want haste potions on everyone on my team.
Siege team, if
Stack
you
in
have
the
enough
middle,
tokens
stack
left
in the
over, a
middle.
haste potion works really well.
Stack in the middle. We're moving out in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. I need
Let the
more
main
stacked
team
in the
move
middle.
out. Let the main team move out
We're
first.
moving towards A. Let's go. Pop haste. Let's go. Let's go. Hard pushing A. I'm going to give y'all an opening. I'm going to drag the whole team A.
C.
Strike,
Let them
when
go,
you
let them go.
respawn, we are going in between A and B and hitting the stragglers. We're getting that rotate.
Then we are moving behind the main squad at C.
I'm pulling the
So
whole
Siege
team A,
team,
all
we're
right?
going to rendezvous with Zen squad. Allow them to follow the main force out.
My team push past and try to get to A.
Strike team, go out the west gate. We're going in between A and B.
We're just buying time. We're just buying time, all right? We need them over here at A. This is an endurance fight, okay? This is endurance. Send home as many as you can, but this is
I still
endurance.
have 10 people outside of this northeast
Y'all
gate.
can strike the siege team. You should be able to pressure C at this moment.
Yep, strike team, we are hitting the stragglers coming from B to A.
Yeah, keep
In
it
the
on A.
forest.
Keep it on A. Good kills on A here, guys.
Make sure you're grabbing siege. Make sure you're grabbing siege supplies. Make sure
Then
you're grabbing siege
fly
supplies.
repeaters. Lay down repeaters, upgrade immediately.
I'm dying here on A.
Upgrade those repeaters, guys.
As soon as they're gone, rotate.
I'm dead on A. Siege team, any progress on C?
Heading to C currently.
Okay. My team re-rally and take the fight between, take it to B.
Defense
We're going to
B.
try to hold it at B, okay, my team? So new rally for my team is
Overrun.
B.
We are overrun at C. At
Okay.
A. Overrun at A.
Move.
Overrun it.
move,
Yeah.
back.
Siege team's at C right now. My team, I'm on B.
Zen
Strike
will
team,
be
rally with
gathering.
me on B as
Protect,
well.
Protect.
Rally with me on B as well, strike team.
Zen team down at A.
I cannot apply. I need help.
Zen, use group to tell me how many points or upgrade points you have.
Keep them off the edges here if we can, guys.
There's a level 2 repeater just sitting there, but
Everything you got with me right here on B. Everything you got with me right here on B, okay? I need big damage and big kills right here on B. Spread out a little bit. Keep that damage going. I'm dead, alright? Y'all keep going. Y'all keep going on B.
Strike team, you're with them on B, by the way.
Yeah, strike team's rallied at B. They're white. They cleaned us off the point there.
Yeah, because there's 100 of them and like 5 of us.
Well,
Siege team,
that's not true according to numbers.
we
There are a lot.
have 500 siege supplies at the front at B. If you need supplies.
Siege team, if you are respawning, you should be grabbing some siege
Z,
supplies.
we are taking C point. Z assaulting C. Zen assaulting C.
Have y'all desieged C?
No.
Okay. Can y'all focus on desieging and before y'all hit the points?
All main explosive cannons are down. Only repeater is left. One
They're
repeater.
striking us from behind on C. There's about
Explosive
50.
cannon on
C,
C is
attacking
still
from C.
up. Explosive cannon on C is
My
still
team
up.
rallying to war camp. My
Yep,
team
they're on
rallying
C.
to war camp.
Okay. Is that position 3 or 4? 3?
Position 2.
Remember my melee. Remember your fire traps. Remember your haste potions. My range. Remember your haste potions. Okay. Make sure you have a lot and you can move. You can retreat very effectively. We're not going out that
Zen,
front gate.
if you have 50 points, grab a cannon.
My team were rallied up under the main tent. That's Pookha's team.
Siege team, we're pulling
Groups 1
back.
through 5 under the main tent. Stack it up under the main tent. We'll move out here in a second.
Do you want Strike with you?
Where are you at right now, Strike?
We're respawning right now.
Okay, what's status on C Siege?
C is being pushed back. There's 15 over here on C.
Okay. Strike team, I want you to push hard C, okay? We'll try a split push. Let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna hard push A, and they'll split. They'll kill one of us. Might
Strike
kill
team,
both
east
of us.
gate. Sorry, back gate, strike team,
Yeah,
back
do
gate.
it out the back. Do it out the back. My guys, stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Massive
Strike team, we're
force
leaving
coming
in
around
5
the
seconds.
back.
5, 4, 3. All right, out
Let
the
'em
gate,
draw.
pop haste. Go to C. Go to C.
Let them draw.
There's 20. There
Do a
is
wide run
currently
C.
15 outside of the northeast gate.
Okay. My
will
team
get you
were
if you
running.
go round to
My
C.
team were running to A in 3, 2, 1. Pop haste. We're gonna run through the woods. Okay.
Run past those if you can.
Through the woods. Through the woods. Through the woods. Through the woods. I know there's a lot catching us. Straight to A.
Strike team's getting rotated on.
Okay, we are too. We're over here. We're on A right now. Landing here.
Keep pushing to C, strike team.
C is being attacked. We are rotating to C.
Strike team, if you can pull back, and are you routed at
Roughly
C?
15.
We're outside C.
Yeah, the problem is and a main flaw is, you know, we de-siege B first. I need to de-siege one of these edges and let's make a push on it. How's my C de-sieging going?
We
Strike
are.
team, let's take out this group in front of us.
What's that siege or the C de-sieging? How's that working?
There is too much action to place.
Good shit, strike team.
Okay.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
I'm routed here
We are
at A.
clearing a group.
Push their
We're on
healers.
Zen
Clear 'em
or
out.
siege.
Alright, they're wiping us at A,
Layers
so
for
they're
safety.
coming
I'm
for
here
you
with
over at
Neff, I'm here
C.
with you.
Zen,
Focus
permission
that
to place.
explosive at the side on
Place.
C.
Place.
Yep.
Push
Zen
on
place.
C.
Repeater.
Siege
Push
team,
on
rally
C.
around Neff. Siege team, rally around Neff, please.
Let's upgrade this. Move it, move. Upgrade this. Let's get down to the siege at C.
Strike team, on to C, on to C.
Focus. Position 2 explosive cannon. All siege focus explosive cannon on 2.
Wide flank left,
Support,
strike team.
support, support.
Klaus, as soon as that is out, I will upgrade.
Getting sniped.
My team, support C for the moment.
Yeah, move left, strike team. Try to get their back line. Try to rotate around them.
Zen squad, place your siege as smartly as possible. Get that explosive cannon down on point 2.
We got a good
Siege team,
chunk of them.
fantastic. Fantastic for pushing that back. Fantastic.
Good kills, good kills. Keep pushing it.
Klaus, off.
Siege team,
Those with me,
re-rally
let's push
with Zen
towards C.
and Klaus.
We
On,
have
on
decent
me.
kills on C right now.
Yeah, let's push towards C now. My team, I'm pushing into C, okay? Take this fight out of the woods.
Strike team, if you
Sound.
die,
Put down the
haste pod
repeater.
back to C. Haste pod back to C.
Siege team, gather around Zen and Klaus. Let me see if I can get this for you.
Alright, I got one cannon up, so yeah, Siege is pretty, C's pretty de-sieged. I need to switch to
Tier 2
anti-personnel.
repeater, Tier 3 repeater.
Need anti-personnel on C right now. Anti-personnel
Siege
siege.
team, gather around these two.
I want fire traps
anti-siege.
on
I'm
the
going
edge.
to go get another turret.
My team, let's get fire traps on the edge. They're pushing out to our siege. Let's get fire traps on the edge here.
Zen, protect siege at C point.
Fire traps on the edge of them. Don't let them get to our siege. My team, we're just holding our siege. They will flank
Siege
side.
team, protect the 2 cannons that we have up currently. I am running
Strike
for siege
team, you can
supplies
push
and
A.
an extra cannon.
You want it? Okay.
If you're
Strike
near
team.
it, where y'all at?
Zen team, protect siege. Protect
Where you at,
repeater,
Strike?
Third.
We
repeater.
just wiped, I believe. Strike team spawn
Flanking
at
wide
base.
left for siege.
Okay, I'm going to keep the pressure on C. You push A, okay?
Got it. Strike team, we're moving out.
Zen, we are being
at base.
attacked on Tier 3 repeater.
We're coming to you. Everyone full rally. We got to route that siege. Or we got to
Siege
route that
team,
push
full
onto our
melee push,
siege.
full melee push.
If
Protect
you're on
that
C
siege.
strike, we're moving to A. Rotate out towards A.
We got them. We
We're
got a
pressed
big
on our
commit
siege.
over here. So get to A as fast as possible. We got a big commit over here.
Haste pod to A, strike team.
They're
They are
hugely
attacking
committed
our
on
Tier 3
us.
repeater. It is down.
Time
Tier
up
3
as
repeater
much
is
as
down.
possible.
Okay, it's okay. Back up, group up, siege. Group
Don't
up,
back.
siege.
Everyone, your goal right now is to delay. We are delaying as much as possible. Keep them in the fight
Siege
over
team,
here.
rotate to the woods. Rotate
In fact,
to the woods.
let's pressure
Get
C.
that cut off. Get that cut off.
Pressure C. We need to buy time for point A, okay? Start pressuring C.
Keep them
Zen
off
squad,
point,
move
strike
into
team.
infantry mode. Infantry mode.
Infantry, healing.
Siege team, we are rotating into the woods. Keep them off. Keep them busy.
Tip,
I'm
I am
down.
if you are
Respawn
up.
and repressure C. Respawn and continue
Yeah, I'm
pressure
up. We're
towards
getting
C.
overrun at C.
Yeah,
We
I
are
know.
overrun at C.
Respawn, head out the back, use your haste potions, and repressure C, okay? We got to get them to split back. We're buying time for A right now.
We're wiping them on A right now.
Yep, keep it up.
Collap, if you are available outside,
I'm down.
assist.
Strike team, get on the point. Melee, try to get on the edge of the circle so we can keep our healers on
Y'all
the
got to
point.
get that point ticking. What's A at? I can't see it.
Almost half.
Okay.
Siege and Zen, is that explosive cannon down?
I'm respawning.
Please
A,
report.
does it look
Is
like a
point
yay or
two
nay?
cannons down.
It's about half and half right now.
Okay. Guys, let's
Zen
get
and
big
Siege.
pressure at war camp.
Who
Big
has
pressure
eyes
to
on
B.
Position 2.
Big pressure to B. Big pressure to B.
I think we're losing A.
Okay, we're pressuring B heavy. Big pressure to B. Everyone that's up, push it to B right now.
We've got 5 on B, 5 on B, 5 on B.
Push it to B. I want
Zen
big fire
or
traps off the
MC.
Siege team,
point.
we're putting pressure on B.
Yeah, give me
Is
anti-infantry.
point
Get
two
kills.
cannon
cannon
down.
I want kills on B. Kills on B. Focus on kills. Focus on kills. Send them home. Send them home. Send them home. Send them home.
Strike
Focus
team,
on
when
kills.
you respawn, move to between A and B. We're taking out those rotates.
That means strike team's dead on A. They have about to have big reinforcements here on A.
Yep, strike team, we're hitting the back. We're going in between A and B and hitting those rotates.
I need you straight on B, strike team.
I have a fire cannon
Yeah,
on
it's
B.
hot.
It's hitting them
It's
super
hot.
hard.
Tie him up on the point here on B. Tie him up on the point. Give me as many
Strike
hills
team, we're just
spread
going to
around
B.
B as possible. I need as
Zen
many hills.
form on
Spread them
siege
out.
line. Zen form
Spread
on
them
siege
out.
line.
Spread those hills out. Send them home, guys. I need some more deaths here on B. More deaths. B should be pretty besieged. Spread those hills out. I got a lot of hills right under my
B
feet.
is completely desieged. B is completely besieged.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get
All
some more
focus
friendly
on
siege.
repeaters and fire
B
cannons.
just taking damage in the back.
Fire traps on the edge of B. Put them on the edge of B. If they push us off this point, I want to drag them into fire trap.
Strike team, backline right now, right now.
Heavy CC strike
being
team, please. Please,
We
strike
hit
team.
the
That's it.
backline,
Push.
Lewis.
Push through B. Push through B. Push off the point. Push towards the camp. Towards the fortress. Range, you're on the point at B. Range, you're on the point at B. Push it up, guys. Push it up. I need y'all off
Push it
B.
up. Push it up. Ping pong.
Rally
you
with
need
strike
to be on
team.
the
Siege
point.
is down. Siege is down.
Clutch, you need to be on the point.
Push forward.
Yes,
Push
you
forward
need to be
through
on the
B.
point.
Push forward through B. We got respawns. We need kills. Target low people and send them home. We need kills at this point. This is all about kills right now. I need heals past the point. I need
Siege,
past
if
the
you can
point.
afford anti-personnel, this is the place to use it.
Zen
Anti-personnel immediately
only
upgrade to
repeaters
tier
and
2.
fire cannons.
I'm about to drop. I'm getting low. I need heals past the point. I'm trying to drag back into B. I'm trying to drag back into B. I need more people dead. They're not losing enough. There we go. I need more deaths, please.
Good grab.
Spread that damage out. Spread that damage out. Don't overextend. Don't overextend. Oh, we just lost a lot of melee there. We just lost a lot of melee. They are clustered up. I'm down. I'm respawning at the moment. Can we get any friendly siege support on B?
All siege has been cleared.
Okay. You guys just keep fighting up on B.
Siege team is
Zen?
respawning. If you can afford it, buy a repeater, buy a fire pot.
Zen?
Take your salvage parts. Upgrade to tier 2 immediately.
If you're coming back, I need
Zen?
you to have fire traps and haste
Upgrade to
potions.
tier 2 immediately. Fire. Tier 2 immediately. Do not jump on the fire.
Strike team, I want you to exit fight and hit C, please. It's
Okay,
been
strike
besieged.
team. North side gate. Meet at north side gate. Strike team.
Everyone else with me, we're pushing around to A, but we're pressuring B. They've got a full respawn. Oh, they're nasty, man. I want in the woods on A. In the woods on A. Turn their back to C. Let's push B now, my team. We're pushing towards B. Don't come out the front, though. Come out the side towards A. We got to
Siege
threaten
team,
B.
go
We're
to C,
regrouping
strike
towards
team.
C.
Yeah,
Siege team, we are
keep pressure
going to
towards
regroup
C.
towards C.
Zen, we are moving to place siege for C defense.
I'm getting absolutely pummeled.
Zen, place siege. Place siege, upgrade immediately.
Keep the pressure on B. Buy time for C, okay, guys?
Someone on my siege team, grab this siege. I've just upgraded to tier 2. Do work.
Where's Strike going? Or are we just following main group?
We're on C. We're on C. We're on C.
Yeah, Strike's pushing towards C. Keep the pressure on B, alright? Get out, get away from the camp gate. Get away from the camp gate. Put the pressure back towards B.
Strike team, push past the siege. We're hitting the healers in the back. C's not looking good.
Okay, I'm taking the fight to B.
They just overran all of our siege.
Gotcha.
I'm down on strike team with someone.
Alright, let's fully rally in camp real quick. We'll try one more split push just to snag a point, okay? Fully rally in camp. We got a minute. We got to
There's
move
like
out of the
15
camp.
rallying to their camp right now.
Okay. Fully rally in
15
camp.
and
Make sure
more.
you have haste
Yeah.
potions. Fully
In
rally in
front of
camp.
B, they're rallying.
In front of B, they're rallying. Yeah, full rally. Strike team, you're
Affirmative.
going A, okay? My team, we're going C.
Got it. Strike
Zen,
team,
we
yeah,
are
back
following
gate.
My team
behind
rally
A.
under the tent. My team rally under the tent. I'm gonna take my team first, all right?
Got it. Strike team back gate. Meet at back gate.
Okay, I'm about to leave. We're moving in now. Okay, I gotta go now.
Okay, we're leaving
We're
in
pushing
10
towards
seconds.
C. You should move
Strike
now.
team.
I'm gonna be pretty
Okay,
loud.
moving out the gate. Straight. Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Ace pots. Go.
All right,
Zen-
straight
Zen
to
squad
C, guys.
follow.
Straight to C.
Zen Squallow, follow me.
Bundle up on C. We should have no siege. They got A cannon. Who cares? Give
Pushing
me
A, strike team.
I need hot traps towards B. I need hot traps towards B. Or fire traps rather towards B. Bundle up on C. Hey, I need more people on point. Stay on that point. Stay on that point.
Zen Squad, deploy siege when in range of A.
I am like. We are capping A.
Well,
Zen,
they gave us B as a
Deploy-
morale
We took
boost.
B.
Deploy
Yeah,
as
yeah.
close as
Yeah,
possible.
they pulled off. They're gonna let us feel good about it.
Yeah, they are. Alright, fuck it. Pushing the gate right immediately
That's
after
a
A.
good fire trap deployment though, guys. Very good job.
Didn't have time.
Yeah, go ahead and head towards the gate. Nah, 5 seconds. We won't grab A.
Ah, well. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, it was still a good job. Well, yeah, I don't know. We had a pretty tough time holding the line for Siege Team. That said, Siege Team's still pretty effective. As far as definitely desieging on B. I think a pretty big error was my call to desiege B. I think desieging one of the side points is pretty important. That said, in the long run, having no siege on B is going to be a big deal for actually capturing it. So that's why I made that call.
That siege on B, Pookha, went down, I think, in the first 2 minutes on B.
Yeah.
It was very, very quick.
Yeah. They, I don't know, keeping them out of siege was just plain rough. I mean, there's no, everyone on melee team can attest. It was pretty rough. Yeah, they're able to blitz through, and their sustain back there is just solid. So it's something we're going to have to work on, and I don't have a clean answer on how to keep Siege Team perfectly safe, aside from threatening the point as those blitzers push through. Doing the opposite and blitzing the point and pulling them back. I'm really
Honestly,
not
I don't
sure.
think that's big of a deal. If we are getting things off the side, then that's good enough. Moving into anti-personnel should be the next best thing. But like you said at the beginning, I think that would have been the better option. We need to take off B. B was the most important thing, like taking off the front head, because the front cannons can shoot both.
And
all
that's
3
what I
points at
thought,
one
and that's
time.
why I wanted to desiege that first.
Yeah.
And
although
that was
it
the right
hurt
call.
us, it hurt us in the long run when we, our initial thing is split push and grab one of those corner points, and then we can work off something. But yeah, it's pretty hurtful. Not feeling like you just don't have the time. That said, I think it was pretty obvious. We weren't beating those guys in a fair fight. Even with siege support, we were having a pretty difficult time actually sending them home. That was still a problem. I think it's always been a problem, but it was still a problem. And ultimately, sending them home is what's gonna get us on point and get us capping.
I agree. Also, there's a couple things real quick. Pookha, you did much better later, but if there's no chance to speak at all, it's difficult because you're continuing making commands.
Oh yeah, dude, I get
over and
going.
over
Y'all
and
know
over.
that.
Right. So that's
Hey.
just a difficult thing to inject something that someone will hear.
So Zen,
Correct.
this is my observation. I was not in the combat. I was just listening to the comms, hearing how people are going. A lot of people are repeating commands. If you can cut out repeats, that will help clear comms a little better. Just an observation on my part. I know people get pumped. The adrenaline's going. You tend to get excited. You want to make sure people are hearing the command. People can hear the commands. So just try to, one thing from my military experience, single voice comm, say it once, say it only once, and that will help.
So I want to say something. We deployed the siege early on. In the first 90 seconds, we have 2 cannons gone, the 2 main guns, and the third one was half health. I called it out, and I shot the guy that was in the third cannon in the head. He jumped off the wall. They had no siege equipment being used. They didn't give a fuck. But no command was given for that. So we need to react to what's going on and not stick with a plan that doesn't matter in the end because they were not using the sieges.
I would like to actually, just because I was on Siege Team as well, I actually want to put very light responsibility on Siege Team for I actually think, yeah, it's great that we got the Siege Team on B down, but once we get it down on B, later in that fight I was using the fire cannons. Man, they are phenomenal. We should really capitalize on those more in every war. I think, supporting with that first B push when they're pushing in, that's does more damage than any other siege weapon. We should always have at least one of those down, always. It's crazy
I
how
think
good it is.
a pretty obvious issue is when that switch happens between, okay, we cleared B, do we push C and start clearing that, or do we double down on B and switch to anti-infantry siege? That's something that I'm really, I don't know if Siege Team, you want me making that call, or, it's pretty obvious that, like, hey, we're pressuring B. Because, again, most of our time there is we're trying to protect Siege Team. But, like, Siege Team, your members are telling me that, we had Siege clear. So it was either let's move to start desieging another point, or let's be aggressive on B and utilize hotter siege, anti-infantry siege.
I think we just, personally... I think more anti-infantry siege or not being afraid to fire the cannons in the crowd. Also, I think, Mags, you actually point out that cannons don't... I don't know if it was you, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, so please clarify me, but those cannons really hit hard. A tier 1 cannon hits for, 2k, 2.5k, depending on the armor.
A fully upgraded tier 3 cannon can hit someone for 7k.
So it has been said
the issue is that it has no spread.
Yeah,
so it
has no spread.
Help us as much as something like the fire cannon.
Something everyone should know is the attacking cannons are different than the defending cannons. The attacking cannons fire a projectile that is meant to be anti-siege. It hits one point, it doesn't really have a splash. The defending cannons launch a ball that lands and then explodes after a short delay, doing pretty massive damage and staggering everybody. So the defending cannons are anti-infantry. That said, the defending cannons are quite effective against our siege as well.
Break. I'd like to say something. This is Zen. I want to just say a couple quick things. So one, I was not aware that I heard Tip's call. I heard our call that the tier that B, the third cannon was not down all the way, and we had no place at that moment to set up because we had fallen apart at that point. At that point, our entire army was falling apart. That was that first kind of meltdown that we had. So we had no place to position immediately. So that at that point, Zen Squad moved into infantry mode, basically to try to create space for Siege Squad to set up, or for us to set up. Also, our tokens, there was a period of time after our initial siege was broken and we still had that third explosive cannon up. We had no way to buy anything.
Yeah, so did Group 3 ever show up with the Group 3? Remember I called Group 3 to buy cannons? Did they ever show up with cannons for you? I don't know if you remember that call.
I don't know, because there was some cannons that I was not expecting.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if it was
yeah, I remember you saying that, and I designated Group 3 to use their tokens. Again, it was just a shot in the dark, but I imagine, and a lot of people in Melee, I personally, hang around 60 when I go back, and so I was like, hey, I know Group 3 could say again, sorry.
Sorry, I was in Group 3. I don't know if anyone else had this issue, but I couldn't purchase anything from the siege. The timer just kept resetting every time I tried to use it.
So that's if you don't know Siege, what I will be doing, and I'll post this. This is Zen again. I'll be posting this in the what was it? Reekwater chat. There is a full Siege breakdown, 100%. All defensive and offensive. If you want to check the offensive until we actually own a territory, that's fine. but it covers everything: how to upgrade, how to buy. That there's an important aspect of what you're talking about right now, which is you have to split stack take supplies to upgrade. So you were actually on the wrong place to actually buy a cannon. But in order to upgrade, you have these tokens, but there's a very specific and non-intuitive way you have to do it. Otherwise, you fuck everyone.
All right, so the gist of that is that there's a link that gives you all the information. We'll be posting it. Please watch.
Nice.
If you want to be aware of Siege and how that happens, and it seems like in some situations we're going to have to call on the main army to provide us with points, provide us with some aspect of that, because if our points aren't right, there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, so let's talk for a second about the strike team main team relationship. Any thoughts, positive or negative, on that?
I have a thought.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that we're placing an overemphasis on Siege?
One second. Do you guys, Zen Squad, we would like to have our own debriefing. It'll be shortly after this debriefing or this discussion is winded down to the point where I think we can split off. If you would like to join, please do, because I'd like to have some discussions, especially you, Tip. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so let me tell you where the emphasis on Siege comes from. The thought process and mentality is I'm going into this a fight assuming that I can't beat purple in a fair fight. That has been what I've seen time after time in the multitude of wars I participated in. If we were to go head to head with no siege, purple would win, right? So the entire premise of the battle strategy was as follows. Remove their siege, which is already a huge defender advantage. So begin by doing the best we can to remove their siege utilizing our siege. Then pivot and utilize anti-infantry siege to give us an advantage in the ground war. And so initially, yeah, we're getting our faces pummeled into the dirt. But that's the objective, is to sustain and allow, just like what happened, allow siege team to clear siege off of B. They can't rebuild siege once destroyed. They can repair it, but they can't rebuild it. They can repair it if it's not destroyed, I should say. So that's kind of the entire premise of the overall overarching battle strategy. Is I'm coming into that thinking we've not displayed a capability of beating the teams that purple are showing up with in a fair one-on-one fight.
And I want to add
a fair one-on-one fight because we're handicapping ourselves by dedicating so many people to siege and de-siege, right? So it's like we're just out there fighting a losing war the whole time, getting our asses kicked.
We have 10 people that are on siege, and even then, the people who aren't on cannons, which at most is 4, are firing ranged into the crowd to get tokens. So I am healing from the backline while I'm still operating.
But he's not making an untrue point. You know, it is, even from a pure number standpoint, if they didn't care about their siege, then it's a 50v40.
If you had 10
I want to bring
bangers in
something
there,
up.
we might even win a fight, you know? Like,
well, let's just be clear about this. That is what they are counting on. They leave 2 people on their siege just to melt anyone that advances. So our initial stance has to be 100% defense to allow us to take out those front guns. If we do not do that, not only are we going to lose every fight because we can't even if all siege team completely collapses, joins the main groups, and fights in that way, we're not going to be able to 50v them, 50 versus 50 them, because they have explosive cannons that are going to wreck us.
Slightly
also down. We were also down 7 people, by the way.
That doesn't help.
Wait, we're down 7 people? What happened?
Well,
They just didn't show up.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, 7 didn't show up from our side, and 3 didn't show up from their side.
Did it not autofill?
Right?
No.
Oh, yeah, I did not notice that.
Huh, so it's 43 versus 50.
So it autofilled trying to grab me, and then it kicked me.
Well, I mean, there's stuff like that we can't handle. I mean, it happens.
And so let's just do another thing. Those of you who think we should just completely abandon any anti-siege situation, I would encourage you to go look online at how much damage explosive cannons do, how wide what they do. They bounce you, CC you, and they absolutely destroy you. And not just you, but everyone around you. So if you get in range in any way, shape, or form, and they have the ability to target you or target your squad or target our center mass or whatever, they are going to lay down so much damage that you can't even heal through it, and all those resources are going
Right.
to be just trying to stick.
I'm gonna derail for a second. I understand there's a conversation to be said about siege or not siege. We can't go over that. Hindsight's 2020. Let's not worry about that right now. Our next skirmish, we will worry about the allocation of personnel and what we should be doing. I think we should focus back.
Debrief, right? That's why we're
Yeah.
debriefing.
Yeah. I think we can better look at that a little bit later, in terms of how we want to move around personnel and what is going to happen. But also, for the people who aren't on siege, I want you to have a good understanding that when we're not on a cannon, we are trying our best to support from the back line. And there are multiple times that you can hear me say, siege team, we're going to be supporting. Get your tokens, because we need that to re-siege for the next take and what we are doing. So having that understanding, you know what we're doing, we know what you're doing, and how we can help each other is going to be more important in the long run as well.
Yeah, and I think that there was like a talk last time about having like a backline diving team, like I don't know, they call it like a SEAL Team 6 or something.
Well,
like
that would have been our quote strike team here. Now, so I want to hop back onto that here. So we had a 15-man strike team. To you guys that were in there, do you feel like you were able to effectively move around? Because I kept y'all. You gotta understand, I don't want to go 25 versus 50. All right, I had 25 people that were on my voice the entire time. Everyone else had other tasks. That said, I kept strike team with me a large majority of the time, unless we were going to try to do a split push. And the split push was, hey, one of us is getting sacrificed. That's the premise behind split pushing out of the war camp at the same time with haste pots. It's one of us is going to get sacrificed, and we're banking on the fact that, you know, their team and their shot callers overcommit to one or the other, right? Now, with that said, strike team, when y'all were within us or on us, padding our numbers, were y'all able to efficiently pull out, move around?
If I may, as part of the strike team, I would like to say at one point when the strike team was down and we were meeting in the tent, I went to C because I wasn't dead, and I was the only one at C, and it went up to halfway.
And then 5 people
they started coming from B. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we need a little group of 5 to go over there, and when they do go to a certain point, the other big group rushes that way further point.
And so this is definitely a numbers thing, but the question is, because right now we were 10 siege, 15 strike, 25 on me, right? That's our 50. That was our 50 split. We can either take 10 from, I don't think I can lose more off the main 25. I feel small as is with that facing down their main group. Regardless, I can either go to a 5-man siege team, or I can go to a 10-man strike team.
I think 10.
I honestly think a
5-man siege team as well.
Yeah, I think 5-man. I think
You asked
5-man
a very
siege is fine.
specific question. You said, when the strike team is engaged, do you feel free to be able to disengage and do other things? And the answer is no.
Okay.
Once you're engaged by the enemy and it's a 15v15 or 10v15, you're not disengaging. You can
So I'm talking about when you're within our group. Are you able to pull out of the fight, or are you like
It
if I'm
depends on what the call is. If you say attack the backline, we are engaged at that point.
Gotcha. So you're
once
not able to pull back.
There's too much AOE for us to disengage even with the haste potion.
Okay, and so and this is say again, sorry.
You guys have some really good high level like ideas, and I feel like as we're going through this, like we continue to evolve and change ideas, which is fantastic. You've got to be able to adapt and overcome. But as you start thinking about like, we're overthinking it in a lot of ways.
Very complicated.
You do need a siege team, yes, or a de-siege team. Does it need to be 10 people? Absolutely not. They could be 5 musket users.
Exactly.
They just need to focus on de-sieging.
They don't even need to be users. They could be anything.
All I'm saying is they don't need to be cannons. We don't even need to buy sieger. You just need to have a group that is focusing on those cannons, or the people in the cannons. That is all. Now, those people who are, whoever the siege team is, they could have weapons. You know, they could have repeaters, and they could have fire pots. I mean, that's advanced. You can also have flanking groups and strike teams. 15 seemed big because Pookha, you can't hold a line of 50 or 40 with 25. It doesn't matter how good we are.
I think you're correct.
Because our
Yeah,
gear
I
level
felt the
has
burn.
been so far
Yeah.
behind for too long. So now we're finally getting caught up gear level. The next strat might be, let's hit him in the face. Let's see what we can do with a front line pushing
what I'm saying.
and a flanking group that comes around. You can still split up into 2 groups. Like I actually thought that your initial strategy where it was we're pushing out with the main force into B, right? And then we had the strike team, the 15-man team, moving kind of in from the side and then flanking in. That was the best engagement we had the whole time. Now, when that
Can I
was
add something
happening,
to that real quick? Can I add
the
something real
siege
quick to
teams
that?
got effed. Yeah, go ahead, so.
When that happened, I
I'm
felt
still
the
in the
safest
war
in
zone.
the entire war. Like I was in the front for a good 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
it was beautiful. I didn't die. I was smacking everybody, and the heals were phenomenal when we did that
And
exact play.
I was in that back line with the strike team as a healer.
Awesome.
And
And
I
so,
was staying alive.
sorry, go ahead. Finish
Yeah.
your thought. Finish your thought. Well,
So that was a good pincer move there. We fronted them, held them at the point, had the strike team come around and pincer them from behind, and then we had siege teams on B and B and C maybe, like de-sieging. If we committed 5 of those people to that, that pincer maneuver, we killed a lot of people right there, and
It
that
was like the
never
one
happened
time
again.
their backline wasn't safe.
Yeah, that didn't happen again. There was another time where the strike team, we moved wide left and tried to make a play on their back line. But I think we caught respawns, so there were 10-ish of us back
I
there. We
remember
just
that
got wiped
exact
by
time
20.
because y'all were like, we're hitting, and y'all were hitting a group, but it wasn't. Yeah, y'all were hitting their respawns and not the back. I remember
It
that.
was
And I
too far
think my
detached.
biggest error, and this is what I'm after the feedback in. My biggest error is in my mind. I could have strike team bolstering my numbers, then withdraw, get out of combat, haste pot, and hard flank real tight. And what I'm learning is I need them to come in unengaged. They need to hit fresh. That's what I'm learning here. And do y'all agree with that?
I think 5 of them need to be fresh.
5 of
The
them
other
need to be
10
fresh.
can be adored that's closing on them slowly as we pincher around to them and have the flanking team coming from the opposite side.
So you're saying I can still leave a majority with me that pull off, but I need just a small fresh team to blitz in and cause chaos?
Yeah, like
If
Warhammers
you,
and
guys
Great
don't
Axes.
mind, I'd like to cut in real quick. Sorry, this is Grizzly. First of all, I'd like to say, Pookha, I love your second half. Like when you guys died, you did a really good job regrouping at the tent, and I think that strategy was working a lot better than my chaos that I had yesterday. I 100% agree with the rest of the group saying that 10 siege a little bit too much, and probably 25 in your main force. You're
little bit too
fighting
small.
losing battle. But
Well, I'm
in
for
that-
sure
in that
setting a number
initial
of 30, I think, moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah. In that initial
minimum.
push, though, I would like to make a suggestion, though. The siege team. So, I mean, this is kind of like falling over to the plan we had yesterday, right? We had our siege team come up, and our first focus for the siege team was to hit their fort turrets, right? Because I guess I thought the fort turrets would be more of a problem for us than they actually were. That it feels like they actually were, right? Now, if we flip over that plan, we have the same siege team instead come up with 5 flame turrets, right, in order to support our front line at the start, and then once we actually wipe them, once we actually start getting kills, because getting kills is the biggest problem I've seen, and I also like to add, like, I had this problem yesterday, and Pookha, you had like the same problem a little bit, right? Is we're both frontliners, and leading the group as a frontline, you had barely any visuals, I had barely any visuals, right? I think whoever leads it needs to either stay in the back and peel, or be a healer and be able to oversee the battleground to see what's actually going on and what the movement's going on.
Yeah, I think I just want to say if you watch their team, they have ranged units sitting on the back just watching what happens, and their reaction is way smoother and quicker than ours.
Their calls, I saw their calls happen live. So, you know, it's because I wasn't in the war and I was actually watching the stream, I was able to just see exactly how I could tell you every time they made a call, right? Because you would see their group move almost like a wave from point to point, and they don't have to move very far. They're in a very advantageous position from where they spawn, right? If they're at B, C is 2 steps away. A is 3 steps away, right? And you could tell every time they made a call, go to A, go to C, go to A, go to C. That wave would move back and forth. But yeah, so I would say being able to the next person that leads this, regardless, even if you're melee, probably stay as like a peeler in the back to be able to watch and see what's going on.